how haunted Hogsmeade really is. I really thought, oh boy, that one PS5 exclusive quest that I didn't know about for like a year is finally on PC. I can have fun with it. I will have a shop and I will have a little house elf friend.
Someone to play with, I said.
This quest was the most horrifying thing I have played till date. That is not a joke. And herein lies the reason why I am doing a voiceover and post-commentary format for this video. I rewatched my footage after recording Haunted Hogsmeade and realized, man, this video is gonna suck as the first upload of the new channel. I'm not talking. I'm not talking in the video. I'm stressed. I am focused on the quest. I am not saying anything. Also, I thought it doesn't exactly make any sense that I should make a full gameplay video for a quest that you people have either played or watched over a year ago. So I'm just gonna describe my experience. Good morning, and here is my experience in Haunted Hogsmeade. If you're new to this channel, welcome. And if you have come back from my original channel, akemistormbornsubs, then welcome back. This is my new channel. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. I started this quest by realizing that a child should not be owning a shop at all. Why a 15-year-old even has the ability to buy a shop is beyond me. However, I went to the customization. I decided to change up Sienna's hair, her clothing, to pretend that Sienna is 17 and that she has just graduated Hogwarts, because I can't see her buying a shop like when she's graduated with no idea what to do in the wizarding world, because 2 years at Hogwarts were nowhere near enough to explain what she should do. By the way, I am freestyling this post-commentary because I don't know how to script. Then I actually started this quest by talking to Penny, who is sweeping outside of the old abandoned shop, and you ask her some basic questions like, hey, why is the shop being sold? Why did the other tenants fail? What can I sell? She says you can sell like anything, but the anything only consists of the clothes that you are selling to, already vendors in Hogsmeade, so basically this shop is useless. You can't sell the probably excess of mooncalfer that you have. I have so much mooncalfer, what am I supposed to do with it? Penny explains that the reason she's so good at selling is because her previous master owned the shop and he taught her how to sell things.
Master Mason was a wonderful master.
I don't know how wonderful a master is if it's a master of a house elf. By the way, I had so many problems recording this quest. First of all, I think we all know that when this game updated for the summer update, everybody's games just started crashing at the home screen and like it wouldn't open. So I decided to wait 3 weeks for a patch and none came. And so I very reluctantly installed the game. It took 2 days to download. Then I had the ant infestation, and therefore that is why I am doing this quest so goddamn late. And then I also made the mistake of recording the first hour of this quest without audio. That's on me though. Thankfully I hadn't done much in that hour. I just talked to Penny and then talked to her mistress. Penny also holds her breath when she's supposed to stop talking. Again, how good of a master can you be if you own a house elf to begin with?
Hello, Madam Mason. I understand you have a shop to sell.
Yes, I do. Are you interested?
She talked over me even last time, so she just always does this. Yeah, I am.
Yes, I am. I've always wanted to own a shop.
A 15-year-old wants to own a shop. Anyway, you talk to Cassandra Mason, who is Penny's owner. Mistress. Here's the thing about the name Cassandra to begin with. I have a villain character named Cassandra. I have just started to associate the name Cassandra with villains at this point. I didn't even know anything about this mistress before this quest. I just immediately assumed she's going to mess something up just because her name is Cassandra. She does. I think we know that already.
And do please forgive me for asking.
You should be
I think
asking.
you might be a tad young to own a shop.
I think it's very fair that she's asking. This woman may be old, but she is also questioning the legitimacy of why a child is, approaching her to purchase a shop. Because explain to me why a 15-year-old is approaching her to purchase a shop. How would a 15-year-old have the funds to purchase land and a building? Also, is it even legal to sell property to like 15? It's 1890. Why am I asking about what's legal? Also, this is the wizarding world. You're considered an adult when you're 17. And children are invincible. And small children can go to Azkaban apparently. 15-year-old is a small child. If you send Sebastian to Azkaban, I don't trust you. But here is the problem. This woman is selling the shop at a very, what she says, exceedingly fair price. Which is like for a building and a house elf. That just sounds like a scam.
An exceedingly fair price for a shop and an elf. What's the catch?
And then she says
I simply ask that you allow me to do you the favour of buying the shop back. At a discount, of course, should your efforts fail.
What? I was so confused when I heard this because like this sounds like a scam. So I give you the money, I buy the shop, but if I don't make any money back, I still have to give you more money. This is a scam in every sense of imagination. Mrs. Mason here means it in the way that if you like can't manage the shop, she'll help you cut your losses. But I still think this is a scam. This is so clearly a scam.
The shop seems to be in an ideal location.
It is a
Why
good
has
location.
no one purchased it yet?
It is indeed. But I've just decided to sell.
She says the shop is empty because she's just decided to sell, which is a complete and utter lie because she's had previous tenants who have not been able to keep up with the place, as Penny has said and as she has implied as well. This woman is sus even if you don't know she's the villain. And she basically says that others have failed because shopkeeping is not for the faint of heart, which, yeah, that's customer service in a nutshell.
The new owner, however, will have something that previous tenants did not.
What?
Benefit of Penny's particular prowess. Her assistance will make all the difference, I should think, in both getting the shop ready for business and ensuring its success.
I can see the ground spawning with every single time the frame changes. And by the way, not that I endorse trafficking, but it's 1890 and house elf, lore, wizarding world, don't come for me on this, but were you not selling Penny along with the shop to other tenants? Like the other tenants just got the shop and you kept Penny, like that's fair for the most part, but like why am I getting Penny? So yeah, you're buying the shop. She says, come back later with the money. You know how much this property, a building with a house elf costs? 1,500 nuts. Nuts is the lowest currency in this game. Shut. 1,500 nuts. Nuts is the lowest currency in the wizarding world, with galleons being the highest currency. 1,500 nuts is dirt cheap. This is clearly a scam. 1,500 nuts. Even for something you would buy in 1890. I know prices are not as they used to be and like things used to be cheaper and that but also like the value of currencies used to be higher, etc, etc, etc. But 1,500 nuts.
I've decided I'd like to go ahead and purchase the shop.
Getting into your
I have
scam.
to say I'm impressed.
So you buy the shop.
Give me the money and I shall get the paperwork filed immediately.
This woman is scamming me. I am being scammed and I'm falling for it, even though I am a 15-year-old pretending to be a 17-year-old. Also, Rojo, buddy, I will introduce you people to my creatures in the vivarium at some point. I just didn't want to do it in this quest. Also, as a random side note, when we were going back to Penny after purchasing the shop, I found myself randomly targeting a ball of trash in the alleyway, and I decided to Wingardium Leviosa it, and then the trash can nearby responded and I put it in the trash can. I don't know why, but that made me so happy. Like, I can do random things like this in this game. It kind of reminded me like Hogwarts Legacy has its problems, but it's the details that count, you know. It's the small tiny details that count. That's why I like this game. It has so many details. It is at times like this when I wonder why did I doubt this game. Can't say the same about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. This game is at least more stable than that, even if it crashes sometimes. Hey, after reinstalling it, it's not crashing anymore. And by the way, if you have mods installed for this game, the mods are not the problem.
Oh, one more thing. Since my husband died, I've not been able to bring myself to retrieve some of his personal items. They're in a chest at the back of the shop.
In a random
Penny
chest?
has the key. As you get organised, I would be terribly grateful if you could help an old widow and gather his things for me before you open for business.
This is not what I was sus about. I was sus about like why was the building so dirt cheap. That is the sus thing. It was at this point in my first playthrough that I realized that there was no audio, and I restarted the quest, talked to Penny, talked to Cassandra Mason again, and that's when I went to talk to Penny.
Well, I've done it, Penny. The shop is mine.
Oh, Penny is so pleased. Penny was hoping you would be the one to purchase it.
I will
glad
give all
you're
the
here to
hugs to
help
Penny.
me.
Goodness, what a kind thing to say.
And we do make repairs. We use repair on a couple of things. It's all repaired up.
Mistress Mason wanted Penny to be sure and give you this key. It opens a chest in the back room of this shop.
Yeah, the
Oh,
chest.
yes. She mentioned it to me. It contains some of her late husband's belongings.
Penny wonders if you should open the chest.
I knew it! There's something sus in that chest!
Are you holding your breath again?
Penny must get back to work now.
You're changing the subject, Penny! Penny, what's in the chest, Penny? Oh, what's in the box? Obviously, that is very sus, but she holds her breath because her mistress has all probably asked her to. Can't exactly fault Penny for that. We're just gonna go to the back room. We're gonna open that very sus looking chest, and that's when I realized that, okay, a ghost is gonna pop out of this chest or something. This quest is called Haunted Hogsmeade after all. You open the chest and there is a random ladder that goes down into, I don't know, a secret basement, and my sweet baby girl, my sweet Sienna, decides to pull a idiot Sarahi and decides to just go down this random ladder. I can't believe both my girls are idiots. They just both go random places without asking questions. And there's this random ladder that goes down into a creepy secret basement, and Sienna's like, yeah, okay, I'm a climbing. Girlie, just because you think you're invincible doesn't mean you're actually invincible, even if you are actually invincible, because you're a level 40 witch and can one-shot things. So of course you get down to this random basement, the ladder disappears, the chest closes, and you are now trapped. Now what? So to begin with, this is just a random creepy basement. Nothing sus going on. After some obligatory revelios, I decided to move forward, and I had my first experience with the mannequins. If there's anything that people described as horrifying in this quest, it was the mannequins. And now I am instantly scared when I see the mannequins. There is like, oh my lord. Am I playing Little Nightmares 2? The hospital level? No, I'm playing Hogwarts freaking Legacy.
Revelio.
You know, for most of the time when this game was released, I wasn't even aware that there was a PS5 exclusive quest to begin with. I didn't know what people were talking about when they said they had a creepy haunted Hogsmeade quest. I was like, what? What is that? And my first introduction to this quest wasn't even from a random YouTube video. It was from a random Sebastian into MC fanfic where MC was described as being traumatized by mannequins. And I was just left wondering, what mannequins? And it was only after that I realized, oh, there's a PS5 exclusive quest. I don't care. And I'd never watched a video on it. By the time I realized that this quest actually existed and like I actually got interested in it, I was already told that it would come out for PC eventually, at which point I was like, okay, then I'm just gonna do it on PC. I'm not gonna watch a video. I wanna be surprised. Well, I can certainly say after doing this quest, I understand why MC is described as being traumatized by mannequins and why she went to Sebastian for comfort to begin with. Because, well, I think we all go for Sebastian to comfort at this point in this game. We're coping. We're all coping. Do not go back to Feldcroft. I have never stepped foot in Feldcroft since the end of the game. I don't want to. It makes me sad. But I was distracted by the mannequins because I opened a chest which had a tiny hat in it.
That's odd. Why would someone store one hat in here?
An elf-sized hat! Oh, we can give Penny a hat. Yes, she can be a free elf. The cutie deserves to be free. Are these mannequins moving? Are the mannequins moving? But as I roamed around confused in the room wondering where I should go, someone starts talking and makes all the mannequins do this.
Oh goody, someone to play with. I sense you're not ruffled by hard work. So determined to guess will be wonderfully fun. For me, at least.
I'm sorry, I'm not even joking when I say I'm not good with horror. This is horrifying and I don't like it. I have been tricked into playing a horror game and I don't do well with horror. And like I said at the beginning of this video, that's the reason I'm doing this post commentary. Because I was silent and stressed for most of this quest. It does not take much to startle me. I don't do well with horror. It legitimately hurts my brain. So yeah, floating mannequins, that's not good. It freaked me out a bit and I had to take a minute to catch my breath because this was already beginning to freak me out. How my baby girl Sienna is so cool and collected in this scenario is beyond me. But this is also 1890, people were just built different back then. Get me out of here, Penny! Penny Haywood or Penny the Elf, someone! One of the pennies! I entered this room with a lot of open doors and it brought me my first jump scare.
Ah! What in the... Who's there?
I am getting angry, game. You are jump scaring me now. I told you, it does not take much to startle me. That genuinely scared me. Did this game seriously just jump scare me? Did Hogwarts Legacy seriously just jump scare me with a horror game jump scare? There's a reason I didn't play Security Breach for long. I was getting so stressed out, and that was the least horror a game could get. Oh, get the mannequin out here. Okay, that worked. More rooms, more mannequins, and at this point I had already had enough of the mannequins, even though they had done literally nothing. But that floating thing was enough to make it so like every time I saw a mannequin, it was like on site. I'm destroying every single mannequin here. Y'all think I'm gonna give you a chance to attack me? No, I'm destroying all y'all. Thank you, Sebastian, for teaching me Confringo, because that was very convenient. Get whatever that ghost thing is, more stuff to string. Oh my lord. I'm playing a horror game. You guys. For a moment, I thought, am I back in the catacombs? I don't want to be doing that. And if an inferior attacks me again, I will lose my mind. There's a reason I haven't stepped foot in Feldcroft, you know. I'm sorry, what? You get down to this area with floating furniture. Nothing seems amiss. Why are things floating? I'm destroying anything that is sus because I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, whoever stuff this is. This is creepy. Things are floating. So embarrassingly, it took me like 10 minutes to figure that out. Because when MC said...
Seems as if I should hang something there.
Hang something. Where? I wondered like, what lamp? What lamp am I looking for here? Like, I have a place, alright?
Wingardium Leviosa.
Alright, you have a shortcut to Wingardium Leviosa. I forgot. Okay. Why am I doing? Oh my god. I'm not joking when I say I'm genuinely terrified to step anywhere. Why did you go? I don't want to play it. I no longer want to play the horror game that I have been tricked into playing. It was at this point I stopped talking and stopped being entertaining. I don't know who is the gungly voice that has been talking. But every time he stops, he's teleported us into a random area, and I don't like being randomly teleported. And then we're introduced to this gangly fellow.
Oh, you've come so far, so quickly. Well done. You might be just the playmate I've been looking for. I do hope you enjoy my playground. I encourage you to tell everyone about it. If you make it out, that is. Please try. If you get to the end, perhaps we can come to some sort of arrangement. I do want your shop to succeed, after all.
What? Who?
What's the saying? Two sides to every story. Unfortunately for you, both sides hear it to my story. And you'll have to complete both to get to the end.
What's this? Oh, it's a garden actually. Kind of pretty. I went to the garden area first because I like flowers and plants and stuff. I have plants and flowers at home as well, but I don't think cacti ever built to last in 50 degrees Celsius either. So in the garden there is a big door. You're meant to put 2 lamps on the hands so that you can open the door. There is a path on the left and there is a path on the right. Honestly, even looking back at the footage, I don't know which path I took first. There is a lamp right in the room that you go into, but you can't just take it and go back outside and put it on the main door because that path will close. You're meant to put it on the hand that is inside. There are a lot of puzzles. I'm not going to explain here. What is that? Ooh! But then the other door opens and you go through this chess puzzle, which is where the first issue with this quest arrives. I don't know how to play chess. I don't know how to do this. Now, because I was panicked, I forgot to use Revelio, and so I didn't know what the correct path was. Obviously I didn't step on the broken tiles, but I stepped on the ones that weren't broken, and I fell through it anyway. Well, now what? I was in this black void for 30 seconds before I realized something is wrong.
Revelio.
I glitched into the void. I looked at footage of this specific puzzle after I was done with the quest, and you were supposed to respawn if you fell into the tiles. You were supposed to respawn to the beginning of the puzzle, and I just didn't respawn. I just fell into the void. Dude, I can't access my menu. And nothing was working. I couldn't open the menu. I couldn't open the map. Nothing. I just got the worst ending from duck season or something. That's why I had to close down the game. And I was so annoyed because I was having enough trouble recording this quest as is. This just reminds me of why I don't trust the autosave and I save manually like every 3 seconds in games. I reopened the game, went to the puzzle again, thank goodness for autosave, but I also dropped down a manual save. I did the puzzle again, but this time the game glitched and the cracks just did not appear on the tiles. And so I walked on a tile that I thought was safe, but it wasn't safe. I fell through the tile again and I was once again in the void. And I once again had to restart the game. It was at this point that I remembered that Revelio exists and I cast Revelio and I just did not step on the red glowing tiles. You know, for how much we cast Revelio in this game, I'm surprised I forgot about the existence of that spell. But then again, I do forget things when I'm in stressful situations, which this was. After a few more arbitrary puzzles, you get the lamp, you get out of the main garden room, you put it on the hand, and now you gotta do the other path. I entered the new room, and now there's mannequins. None of y'all are safe. No one is safe here. I'm sorry. Now I'm genociding this. I went to the end of the hallway. There was another mannequin. I destroyed it. The mannequins did not like that. I'm sorry. I thought I was playing Hogwarts Legacy, not Little Nightmares 2, the hospital level. I have to say, even though I hate horror, this quest was pretty great. I mean, this was so creative with how horrific it was without the jump scares in your face. Like, you know, like FNAF. This quest managed to be horrifying without the jump scares in your face. I gotta admire that. Like, what is this? Why? What the hell is this?
Oh, I'm afraid of the dark. Doesn't worry
I'm-
you that I can see you, but you can't see me.
I literally don't care about what you're saying, but
It should.
I mean, I'm not scared of the dark per se. More lamp puzzles. I get lamp, do scary parkour. No! Well, at least I can respawn. Okay, so I pick up that lamp, which removes the door from there. Put it over here, which gives me that lamp. Oh, I'm supposed to go forward, I think. Okay, and I put this lamp here, and this makes another door. I enter a random empty room. Oh my lord, why a random empty room? Why?
Ah, a worthy playmate. Well done, me.
I'm very powerful, so this is not that hard. But like, oh wow, I'm a bit more powerful than I thought. There is no taking me down. Also, can you just admire how awesome it looks when I did a perfect Protego over here? That was awesome. That's fun. What is it? What is it? What happened? Prize. 40 nuts. Shut up, dude. You enter this new room, and as you approach the door, the walls start shifting back. It's not as sudden as the last time, so I'm not as startled. That was until the lights blink out, and then it took me a few seconds to remember Lumos exists. Oh no. What am I playing? Doors 100? Wouldn't you look at that? More mannequins. Destroy them. Destroy them all. I don't care. I'm destroying everyone here. I don't care. I got the lamp after destroying every single mannequin I could see. Then you step into what's pretty much a boss fight room.
Ready or not?
You are so lucky I can't flip the bird on you on camera. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Okay, at least I have something tangible to fight now. Ow! You little... Ow!
Well, this has been fun. Much to do, much to do. See you in a bit.
That was it. Okay, that's one of them. Now there's the other level, which is the library level. Seb would like this. So obviously this wall is going to like shift back, right? They did it again. You gotta open the door, get 2 lamps, 2 parts in the left and right. I don't know which one I took. I just entered a room when I saw it. Where am I? Oh! I found an indestructible mannequin. This one took a fire protection potion. The room started to spin as I walked through it. That hurt my head.
It's always good to have a different perspective on things.
If you throw this stuff at me, I I'm not kidding when I said I spent 20 minutes just running up and down the stairs wondering what I should be doing in this room. I wasted so much time here that eventually I just gave up, left to get my mom's phone to look up a walkthrough. Okay, I'm getting a guide. I don't get it. Anyway, my two brain cells finally linked together after looking at the walkthrough, and I just looked up and I got the lamp. Then I've been here for 30 minutes. Get this goddamn
Fun to be had. My head is spinning.
Shut up! But the thing is trapped in... I would be fascinated by this if I wasn't so annoyed. I bet watching me do this quest is like watching a toddler try to fit like the circle into the square. And after that, you get the lamp that you're actually supposed to use on the main door. And this looks pretty good, to be honest. The table setting is really nice here. I'm not complimenting. Then suddenly, we were transported to a basement, a very familiar looking basement. This is the basement where we entered from, I think.
Oh, deja vu.
Does it lead out though?
Watch your
Oh, you? Yeah, of course it was fake. What the hell was I expecting? To leave in the middle of the quest? I destroyed this man's chair because he does not deserve to sit either. Is this generally what pianos look like in 1980? 1890? That looks pretty.
What was that?
How are you so cool in this situation? That was a jump scare. No. Just no. Oh. Huh?
Revelio. Lumos.
No.
Confringo.
Fun fact, I love FNAF. It is a very fun franchise. When I watch other people playing it and I don't have to play the horror games myself. And I completely understand why people fear the music box. I fear it as well. And so what happened next was not fun. Okay.
Oh, how nice of him to pop in.
Lumos.
At this point, it may as well be the puppet from FNAF. But as I run around these corridors trying to destroy every single mannequin I see, they decided they don't like that anymore and are going to come to life and attack me. Oh my lord! If I speak,
Confringo.
I'm spamming Confringo. You are not a problem. Go away. Why do I keep randomly? This dude keeps randomly teleporting in places and it's annoying me. This is terrifying enough to like render me speechless and make me wonder why I'm playing this game. Actually, why I'm playing this quest, not this game. I know why I'm playing the game. Okay, dude, I've had it with you. I have so had it with you. Fastidio. Ah! Up until this point, I didn't know this guy would attack me directly. How is he doing any physical damage to me? It's a poltergeist. I have so had it with you, buddy. I am so mad.
Now that should get your attention. Well done.
And then this dude just dips again. At least make your boss fights cool, dude. But on the bright side, at this point you're finished with the atrium. You've opened the doors. You've beaten both of this man's rooms. Now you can get to see what's behind the main door, which is a graveyard. Honestly, that's kind of cool. This is a graveyard and I am terrified for my life. Ooh, cutscene. I think the power's out.
Aha! Finally! You, my inordinately clever friend, appear to have traversed this seemingly never-ending dungeon relatively unscathed.
And now I suppose you'll want to go.
Everyone leaves me, usually in a straitjacket, never to return. I'm
Straitjacket?
starting to take it personally. I'm tired of having no one to play with. Ooh. Tell
What?
you what, I'll make you a deal. If
I
you
don't wanna
can
take
match
any
wits
from
with me
a poltergeist.
now and agree to give me unfettered access to the shop for, say, 1 day a month to have a little fun, I'll sign a contract.
Huh?
Pursuant to which, let me see, I will blah, 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 blah.
How does a poltergeist sign a contract?
Leave you and your customers alone at all other times, etc., etc. You get your shop, I get my chaos. Sound acceptable? Excellent!
No.
Let the games begin!
Anyway, looking back, this dude is being surprisingly reasonable for a poltergeist. Peeves would never be this reasonable. I don't think I can hurt the guy, it's a poltergeist. For as much as I hate this quest for how much horror it has brought me, I have to admit, the monster he creates is pretty cool. Oh my lord. Oh my god. That's a troll. That is troll AI. They even attach like a troll. You know what? What am I holding on to this for? I'm ancient magicking the heck out of him. And then this dude.
Just once, try seeing things from my point of view.
Oh my, oh, no, don't do this to me. Game, don't do this to me. I can't see. I was already stressed at this point and this was making it worse. Where is it? Use ancient magic, my lord. Oh.
Well, finally, someone deserving of the playground I so meticulously crafted.
I'm
Such
feeling the
a
burn of
treat
this
to have
guy
fun
off camera.
again in my little dungeon.
You call that fun?
I wouldn't call it fun, really.
Wouldn't you? To each their own, I suppose.
Get him
About
out.
that contract.
I am a poltergeist of my word.
I, however, was mad and wanted to kick him out of my shop, but the game wouldn't let me.
What does this agreement entail, specifically?
Pay attention. You guarantee that I can have my fun at least 1 day each month without fuss. I let you work the rest of the time, mostly in peace.
I don't like that. He said mostly in peace. This dude isn't even going to keep his word.
Why would you enter into such an agreement?
Much as I love banging about the place, it's no comparison to seeing customers' faces when I bonk them on the heads with a chocolate frog. One doesn't really understand the value of an audience until one is without it.
Okay, you know what? Compared to what Peeves does to harm people, literally harm people, cause deaths as well. Peeves has caused deaths. May I remind you? I think bonking people on the head of the chocolate frog is like very tame. I think we could allow him to stay.
Very well. I shall agree to your contract, with one small addendum.
What is it?
Hooray! No more of this unsatisfying banging about all day in a pitiful void. Wait, did you say one small addendum?
What's
I
that
did.
random?
In order that I have a successful shop with lots of customers, would you agree to causing chaos only after 9 o'clock in the evening?
9 p.m.?
Would you agree to at least 2 days a month instead of 1?
I would.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Okay. So 2 days a month.
Me out. Well done. I had a feeling about you.
So 2 days a month
I
after
have
9
to
p.m.
admit, Cassandra did a wonderful job finding the perfect playmate.
So 2 days a month after 9 p.m. and we just close our shop at 9 p.m. for. Okay, you know what? Let's just make sure to close our shop by 9 p.m. Are we done? 2 days a month only after 9 p.m. Again, Fastidio is a surprisingly reasonable poltergeist, as long as he keeps his word. And that's it, that's the end of the quest. The technology for poltergeist removal doesn't exist yet, but as soon as I get my hands on Luigi's vacuum, you're getting out of my shop. We need Luigi's vacuum. We need Luigi. You know, I totally see why people describe this as the most terrifying quest in the game. Penny! What the hell was that? Explain, please. No, it's not, it's just the end of the dungeon.
Hello, Penny.
Penny is so glad you're back.
Oh, okay, I'm back. I don't accuse her of anything. She's
Were
just
you worried I
little
might
bit.
not return?
Penny was beginning to think yet another shopkeeper was going to end up in St. Mungo's.
So this is why previous tenants have failed. They have quite literally gone mad in Fastidio's dungeon. Cassandra definitely knew this because she kept selling the shop and then I think kept telling every tenant that, hey, I'm an old widow. Can you get my husband's belongings? And apparently everyone who bought the shop has been a complete idiot, because they all saw a ladder going down into a random dungeon and decided to go down that ladder. Penny obviously knew what was in that chest, but I did not have the heart to be mean and scold a house elf. We are not scolding a house elf who is still beholden to her previous master. And then Penny all but confirms that yes, this has happened multiple times. Multiple people have left in straitjackets and multiple people have been admitted to St. Mungo's. This is terrifying.
Another shopkeeper. St. Mungo's. I think you should explain, Penny.
Please explain this. I am very
Penny,
concerned.
please stop holding your breath. Tell me what's going on.
I have to know at this point.
Oh, please forgive Penny.
It's okay,
Penny
just
is
tell me.
forbidden from telling you anything.
But how can you be forbidden from telling me what's going on? I purchased the shop.
Penny is confused. Penny thought that if you came back, you would own the shop.
I don't get it. I mean, I understand why Penny can't say much. She's still beholden to the, because we have not technically been sold the shop and Penny yet. But what? I mean, thanks for telling me.
Thank you, Penny. I think I'm going to need to talk to the authorities.
Oh, Penny is certain that's a brilliant idea. Officer Singer will know what to do.
Officer
Penny
Singer
will
is
wait
the
right here.
Officer Singer is the single most useless aura/hit wizard I have ever seen in this game. Long story short, we go to Ruth Singer. You know, remember that hit wizard from the beginning of the game? Hi.
Officer Singer, I have some information you might be interested in.
Ah, good to see you again. What can I do for you?
Cassandra Mason sold me her shop and then tried to drive me mad in a haunted dungeon.
Is that what happened?
Cassandra Mason sold you her shop.
Ma'am, I don't think my age is relevant and why I bought a shop at age 15. Did you hear the part about the haunted dungeon?
Well, yes, she said she did, but I think you missed the bit about the dungeon.
Yeah.
No, I heard that bit too.
And according to the house elf that came with the shop, she's done this sort of thing before, repeatedly.
I wondered what was going on. She seems to have had a great deal of trouble keeping a tenant in that shop. In any event, these are serious accusations indeed. Perhaps a little visit with Cassandra is in order to clear this all up. Shall we?
Now, unfortunately, when we get to the cutscene where we confront her, it's in the void. The background, the ground, the sky, everything just disappears. Apparently, other PC players have also had this problem. However, in this dark void, when the door opens, it's like genuinely creepy. Also, Ruth Singer once again proves to be the most useless hit witch to ever exist. You're telling me you're not willing to arrest Rookwood and Harlow when they have proven crimes committed. But no, your people are willing to arrest Sebastian immediately because he is a child that cast unforgivable. Useless, the lot of them.
Perhaps you should come with me.
What? What did I say about her being the single most useless person?
Stop her.
How? The Cassandra Mason boss fight is supposed to be really hard, but like I had 2 bars of ancient magic that I could use on her and eliminated 2 of her health bars immediately, which she did not like.
What on earth are they teaching you at that school these days?
I'll take out another entire health bar at once.
I should have known better than to do business.
However,
with
once
a
I did run out of
white
ancient magic, this fight is hard. Do you realize who you're fighting? Oh, I have run out of ancient magic. Okay, never mind. Oh, god damn you. Oh, you with your apparition. Oh. Oh wait, I should have taken that rock, man. It actually took me a forfeit to Tego and a stupefied to break her last shield charm and take down all of them. If I didn't have those 2 bars of ancient magic, I would be at this fight for a way longer time. This is a hard boss.
I'm disappointed in you, Cassandra. Incarcerate! You don't know what you're doing! Don't I? I always wondered why you couldn't seem to keep a tenant in that shop of yours.
This would have been better if it wasn't in the
The
void.
notion of a haunted dungeon never crossed my mind. Thanks for this. You can head back to the shop. Check on that house elf of yours. She's probably terrified.
Scrawny little traitor herself! I should have known it was...
Silencio.
Thank you for that. Yeah, this would have looked nicer if it wasn't in the void.
Oh, and not to worry. Cassandra will immediately file the paperwork needed to grant you ownership of both the shop and the elf. On her way to Azkaban.
Thank you, Officer Singer.
Best of luck to you as the newest shop owner in Hogsmeade.
Okay, thanks. And this one deserves Azkaban. She has driven several people insane and sent them to St. Mungo's and exploited them. It's a situation that kind of reminds me of how many sus YouTubers there are who should be arrested but are not being arrested because they're YouTubers and they have money. Penny, things are okay now. Also, that I just remembered, I have a hat. I have a hat for Penny. Can I give her the hat?
Penny, I have what I hope will be good news. Officer Singer confirmed that ownership of the shop has now transferred to me.
Oh, well, that is good news. Penny is so relieved. Penny had the most difficult time keeping the truth from you. Penny promises to work as hard as she can for such a kind new owner.
Or I could just give you the hat and free you.
Penny, I found an item of clothing in the dungeon that I'd like to give you.
Oh, thank you.
It's a very cute hat.
Penny never thought she would be given clothing and become a free elf.
It's my pleasure. You
Give her
deserve
the
it.
cute hat.
Of course, Penny will be staying on and managing the shop for you.
Penny, you're free. You can do anything you've ever wanted to.
But
If you want to
all
go.
Penny has ever wanted to do is run a shop with a friend and sell to the villagers in Hogsmeade.
If that's what you want to do,
Yeah,
Penny,
okay.
then nothing would make me happier. I'm genuinely glad you'll be staying on.
Oh.
Penny is too. All that's left is for you to choose a sign for your new shop, and Penny
Okay.
will take care of the rest.
Gladwell and Brewster. What am I saying? Why here? This isn't Stardew Valley. Let's go with Stitches and Rods. It feels normal name.
I choose Stitches and Drafts.
Excellent
Right?
choice. Have a look outside.
Thank you. I shall work on collecting items for the shop's inventory. Oh,
Okay.
and Penny, we'll be closing the shop by 9 o'clock every night.
Yes, thank you. Wait, can I give her the hat? She has the hat on. Look at her with the hat. She looks so cute. She looks so cute. Can I get her a new dress as well? Let me see it. Let me see the shop. Yay! Oh, that's nice. We finished the quest finally after all those problems. If you go in the back room where the chest was, it is now replaced with a legendary chest with a legendary item inside. You get the shopkeeper's garb, which I have modded to have a skirt because I don't like pants. Oh yeah, I modded this with a skirt is all. Where is the hat? Oh, there's the hat. No, that's the Zonko's hat. Get that off me. I hate Zonko's. Well, this hat would look nicer if it didn't do my bun like that, but yeah, it looks nice. So here is what the shop does. It increases the price of the things that you sell. I remember back in the day I saw thumbnails where this quest was the money making quest, like you should sell in your own shop so that you make more money. It's not a really big money maker. Okay, so at Glad Rats, this is worth 60. 66. It's a very small increase. Penny, I love you and I will definitely incorporate you into
Penny
headcanon.
wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
But good God, this was not worth it. I'm shutting down the game. I'm so tired. I am done. So congratulations. After that horrifying ordeal, you are now the newest shop owner at Hogsmeade. But I'm mad that I still can't sell the excess moon cover I have. This quest is horrifying. I am someone who can't even tolerate the slightest amount of horror, and that is despite the fact that I do enjoy watching horror content on YouTube. Here's the thing. Horror is easy to watch when someone else is doing it. I like watching FNAF content on YouTube. I like EXE content. I like creepypastas. I like all of that stuff. I like watching FNAF security breach content so much that I decided to make my own series on it. But it wasn't until I started playing security breach that I realized that this is the least scary a FNAF game can get, and I was still terrified and stressed the whole time. And that's why I stopped playing security breach. And I was terrified despite the fact that there were no in-your-face jump scares, which is the thing I hate most. This is a really well-made quest. This is the best side quest in this whole game. It is so well made, the story is good, the boss fight at the end is genuinely hard. Haunted Hogsmeade is a great quest, you should definitely do it on PC, but I don't think I have to tell you people to do it and tell you if it's worth it. This is a game where you just buy it once, you own it and you can play it whenever you want. It's not like Hogwarts Mystery where you have energy requirements and you have to wonder if a quest is worth spending energy on. I hope you people enjoyed this video and the post commentary and my attempt at doing a new format. I know I didn't do this post commentary thing perfectly. I should have actually made a proper script but I have never made a script before and I couldn't figure out how to do it, so I decided to just look at my footage and freestyle it. Now that I have freestyled it, I don't like freestyling either. I like watching videos with post commentary and I would hope that you people would also like it. But even though this was freestyle and I don't fully know what I'm doing, I hope you at least slightly enjoyed. This is also the first upload on my new channel. Do you guys like the icon? My mother likes it. I was using this photo as a placeholder, but my mother says I've genuinely never looked more confused in any other photo. And she says I should keep it. And please do tell me how I did in the comments. I know this channel is new. Please tell me in the comments how I'm doing. How I did with the post commentary, how I did with the editing of this video. I will not know what you people want to watch on this new channel if you people don't tell me in the comments. This channel is not going to be Hogwarts Mystery. All the Hogwarts Mystery videos will remain on the old channel. This channel will be for all the other things I want to do. I was thinking about Stardew Valley and I was thinking about another game whose name I forget right now. Like the video, subscribe to the new channel please. Please wish me luck with the new channel. I don't know what I'm doing. I will see you all again as soon as I can. Mary has just been kind of there the whole time. She hasn't spoken since we did the quest yesterday. She didn't like it either. I will see all of you again as soon as I can. Bye everyone. Have a nice day.